Alright, welcome back. So this is another Transport Fever 2 video. I've started the video here because obviously if I return a menu and I go back in, it's going to start into the next section straight away with the dialogue. So I thought I'd start it up now. We'll hit the button, we'll get straight into it. Return to menu.
It's the dawning of the 20th century. The major powers of Europe are in the process of divvying up the last fragments of the world map among themselves. At long last, the German Empire wants a place where it can bask in the limelight too. It sees its chance along the Bosporus, where temperamental Sultan Abdul Hamid II rules over a vast territory. Time for the Germans to secure the biggest infrastructure project in all of Asia Minor.
Alright. So where are we? We're here. Okay. So we got 3 bonus tasks to complete. We got the hidden treasures, the Sultan's Pullman car, and the desert adventure. Boo-whoop. Sorry, I'm just playing with my microphone a little bit there, so sorry if it's a little bit tappity tap tap. Yeah, so hopefully, like this time, definitely sticking to the half-hour rule as far as videos go. So just keep that in mind. You probably look now and see that it's either yes, we've stuck to it, or B, no, we haven't. But it's something that's in the back of my head. Hopefully, we won't forget and get so zoned in on the game. But I feel like we're picking up a bit of speed. We're not too bad at the game now. We were pretty horrendous when we first started. But it's obviously, a bit of a learning curve, and we're starting to get better. We're keen to jump into this one. I mean, I think after we finish this one, it's going to be the end of the first chapter. And I think there's only 3 chapters as far as the campaign goes. So, yeah. It's something. It is what it is, but we'll get there. We'll find. I got other things lined up for once the campaign's over.
The legendary Orient. The kingdom of 1,001 nights. Where milk and honey flow.
Hell yeah.
The Baghdad Railway is the key to the Orient. It will give the German Empire access to valuable resources.
Okay.
The railroad project is going to be financed by Deutsche Bank, a German bank. You're supposed to make sure that nothing fishy goes on site. A railroad from Baghdad to Istanbul, brought into being via sound German engineering skill. A bold venture. As long as the project doesn't make a profit, the Sultan has offered to offset any losses with his tax revenues. Needless to say, one is only too glad to help local agriculture increase its earnings. Make sure that grain production develops beneficially. At the same time, it guarantees funding for the Baghdad Railway. Thanks to your logistics support, food production is soon going to gain momentum.
Okay. So deliver food to the surrounding city so that the food factory expands. Okay, so what do we need to do here? We need to production supplies. Thanks to your logistics support, food production is soon going to deliver food to the surrounding cities so that the food factory expands. Okay. Alright. So I can't do anything to the hills. We paused. Okay. Alright, so there's only 2. So this area is pretty much all we're going to rely on at the moment. There's only 2 farms. I guess we're just going to be doing this point, like, is this a cargo end? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's incredibly smart. Alright, well, that's a good way to teach me that that's something we can do. But what we need to do is... I kind of want to... What do we got? 75 million. Alright, let's just jump straight in. We've got obviously dirt roads. Are they double dirt roads or single dirt roads? Single dirt roads. Okay, let's just do that. Now we're going to build. We're going to build a cargo station, right? Right here. Right here. And right here. And then we're going to build drop-offs. Excuse me.
Your legendary fellow countryman, Cara Ben Nemzi, crosses your path.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Oh no.
Oh no!
David Lindsay, your countryman's English travelling companion, has caught the dreaded Aleppo evil. A horrible sore is running riot on his already sizable nose. A desert herb is said to cure it, but the plant can only be found at very specific altitudes.
What am I doing with it then? How do I get it though? Between 230, 220 and 230. Okay. What am I looking for? Click 3 snakewood bushes at an altitude. It's along this contour line here. Do I bulldoze them? Okay.
Bad luck in spades. The Henry rifle and the double-barreled bear killer have disappeared. Track down Cara Ben Nemzi's precious weapons.
This is
Bring them back.
so weird. We'll get off bulldozing before we...
Moly.
Holy
Your faithful
moly!
companion Haji Halef Omar was taken captive by a savage desert tribe. Rescue him.
Well, I'm guessing the voice actor there was getting in this shit for not fucking being lively enough, and then this time he's just, wow, let's go fucking all in. Holy moly! Okay. Desert tribe. What are we doing? What are we feeding this desert tribe? Deliver food to the tribe to ransom Haji. Fuck you, good. You're dead, mate. You're not getting any food. We pause still, okay. Increase the food factory to 2. Okay, so we're gonna... So we got that there, Okay, now let's... I'm gonna build a bus. Depot. Spin that round. You spin me right round. Did I go too close there? No, we're good. So let's link up some lines here. Lines. Okay, new line from here to here, and then that's going to be called wheat supply 1. And then we're going to go new line here to here. We're going to call that, you guessed it, wheat supply 2. Then we're going to go new line from here to here. Going to call this one bread supply Aralgi, maybe. Let's actually put Aralgi at the front. Aralgi bread supply. I know that's completely wrong, but we'll change it later. And then one to here. No. Okay, new line from here to here, and that's gonna be, who knows, Aralgi and Konya. Okay, so that's actually Konya, and this is gonna be a and I know I've just spelt it wrong again. Aregli, not Aragli. Aralgi. Aregli. Okay. Cool. Now we need wheat trucks. Buy vehicles. What does this do? Wheat and bread. Wheat and bread. Passenger. European flatbed horse-drawn. What do we got here? Oh, we got 14 kilowatts can carry. Loading speed is 1.5 times. We can load quicker with this one. More emissions. Same capacity. Only slightly more. No, we're going down this path. Okay, so we're gonna go 5, and that's gonna be wheat supply 1. We're gonna go 5, and that's gonna be wheat supply 2. And then we're gonna go 10, and that's gonna be the Konya supply 1. And then we're gonna go, you guessed it, 10. And that's gonna be the regular bread supply. What is this? Cargo stock cannot be used by passenger vehicles. What? No. It's a passenger vehicle. What have I just done? I thought I was getting it. My goodness. Buy vehicles. Maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. 5. Wheat supply 1. Buy. 5. Wheat supply 2. Not here. Here and buy. What the fuck? Am I retarded? Okay. Buy this. Buy 10. Okay, that's good. What the fuck is wrong with me? For the wheat supply 1, we need 5 of these. Okay. 1, yes. 2, yes. Supply, cool. My goodness, that was a lot harder than it should have been. Okay. Okay, so we got the bread. The bread's cooking up. It's good. we're gonna be getting smashed as far as the we're gonna be getting smashed as far as the maintenance and whatnot goes. Sorry, excuse me. Okay. So it's looking like it's okay now. Once these get through, we just need to get them to clear through this because this is such a main thoroughfare. Everything's going through here. But it's like once these get through, I feel like it's gonna like. I feel like it'll be good. And down here as well, these should have different. Like there should be pickups and there should be. Should be pickups and drop-offs. So it's starting to work its way out. And I think the I think it's now starting to get to the point where it's the loading that's going to be an issue. So it might even be a case where we get maybe a larger loading area. Maybe? If I get a larger cargo area, is that going to allow for more trucks to load up at once? No, it's not. That's a shame. That would have been a good little thing where you could have multiple stations. Well, maybe you can do that. Who knows? Okay, so how's this going? Production is 32 out of 100. Shipments 31 out of 100. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I feel like it's on a road. Road's sort of, guess, making a bit. Railroad. Why are we losing money on the railroad? Maintenance of the tracks. Maintenance of the infrastructure. Oh, okay, well, I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. Okay. So we're almost through this section here where I feel like we're not far off this. Like the food factory will expand fairly soon. So we just got to get it up to the, I guess, the 100. Which we definitely got product coming through, which is good. Okay. Alright, now what? Now what? How are these going? Can these level up? Would you shut up? Okay, so they can't really level up, I guess. Maybe they can. Produced and shipped. So we're getting more out of that. 150 though. Like, what's this? 150. I wish. Oh, 166? 180. I was going to say, I wish hovering over at 166. 97. Yeah, okay. I don't know. For some reason, we're getting more out of this one than we are out of this one. See, this has even got a bigger 65 waiting here. 13. Maybe because we can get to and from more, or maybe, I don't know. Okay. So it's looking good. It's looking good. This should be fairly close. Oh, why is it? I feel like it's struggling. I mean, it's definitely getting up there, but it's like it's slowed right down. Like it's plateauing out for sure. We still making money. Can I add more to this? Yeah, we're making bank on the road. So the transport is fine. Getting it out is fine. It's just the production and the shipment. What? I don't understand. So it's going down. Is this just half? That's just half. 61 the consumption. So current consumption rate. Okay, so that makes sense then. So this is half. So it means that I need to get the consumption rate up to 200. I don't know about shipment. I don't know how that's calculated. But the consumption, this is just half of this. So we need to have more being supplied to it. So I need to go to the here. And I need to go buy vehicles. And I need to go here. How many have we got on the wheat supply? We got 5 already. Okay, so go back here, go buy you, we'll go 5. And you can go to 1. Then we'll go buy you. 5. Enter. Go. You. To 2. Okay. Now that will hopefully allow us to build up our consumption. I don't know why those are all going in there. Ridiculous. Now, let's have a look here and see. Because I feel like the current level is that's why we're not why we've plateaued, because we've hit that milestone. And transport, like we're shipping everything we can. So that'll be why that's 100, because that'll be on this level. So they produced 62 and we shipped 62. So we got 100% transportation. And this will kind of, I guess, closely resemble this, because this is like input versus output. And this is, maybe this is like, I don't know. I was thinking maybe this is like forecasted shipment and this is actual shipment maybe. Who knows? But this should definitely be coming up. Like the stored is starting to creep up. Consumption's now 126, 128, higher than it's ever been. On 30. So it's starting to creep up now. There we go. We're figuring it out. Woo! Alright. Now, what else is there to do? What else can we do in the meantime? Look, this is so close to just getting pumped up there. It's so good. It's exactly what we needed. We might need to amp it up just that little bit more. Oh, 75. 75. Oh. Now, how long does it need to stay up there for? Okay, we're still pumping it up. We're getting above. We're sustaining the 75 plus level, which is good. Oh, okay. Spoke too soon. Oh, okay, so it's growing. Okay. Oh, how come we're going down? What happened? What happened? Must just be a lull in the supply line. Everything's now coming down towards it. It was just, I guess, at the point where everything was returning back out to the farms. And there was not enough supply coming in. Because there's kind of like escorts of things. Okay, so I can see now that this here, if you look closely, it's actually filling up. If I leave the mouse pointer there, you can see that it's... So that's the timer. So that's how long we need to keep it there for. That's fine. So that'll mean that'll bump up fairly shortly to level 2. And I think that's where we're going to call it for this episode. Once that's done though, that'll give us our next mission objective. So we just got to increase the food factory here to level 2. Oh yeah. And we're good. We've also got the three stages into the first bonus task. We just got to, once we've done this, send a few trucks out. Oh, why am I? Oh, why not?
The Sultan is collecting a tidy sum in taxes, and those taxes in turn guarantee that you'll be paid. Now the most challenging part of the route lies before you. The Taurus Mountains block the way to Aleppo like the jagged back of some primeval monster. But you've overcome every obstacle so far. Many hands will be needed to conquer this compact but rugged mountain range. The best thing would be to hire enough people on both sides of the mountains.
Alright. There we go. So that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we obviously will tackle the connecting the cities side of things, so it should be good. Yeah. Good times. So, if you enjoyed it, yep, I'll be back tomorrow with another episode, and we'll continue on. See you then.